Lin is back in the ELO ranking, starting off on rank 6. Of course, the best orc in the world. Soin, third best orc in the world. Only focus is between them. We got Soin on the left-hand side, opening things with the Farseer. Let's go, let's go. Both are going for the Farseer, actually. So no Blade Master action. We got a Headhunter opening by Lin, and we got a Fast Tech opener by Soin. Same factions, different builds. That's how we like our mirror matches, don't we? So, what I know about Orc Mirror is very little, but what I do know is that you can go for a lot of different paths. That is Blade Master Grunts, that is Farseer Headhunter, that is Mass Headhunters on 2 barracks, that is Farseer Firelord Tower pushes, that is Raider Walker Kodo, that is Tauren and Walkers, and there's also a possibility of Grunts and Shaman. Did I miss anything? Is there another option what to do? Not too sure. Neo the Marathon Man is already there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. My pleasure, mate. My pleasure. Yeah, I ended the stream 12 hours ago after a 12-hour session. And here we are once again ready for another big session. No sound. Sorry about that. Yeah. If things go wrong at the moment, it's because I'm quite literally at 1 HP. Appreciate your support. If something's off, just let me know. So, we go for harass. Oh, we gets the first peon during the tech just when Lin started this. Exclamation mark Soin. I don't really know, since I don't know the builds pretty much. I don't know how important that is. At the moment, you got good lumber surplus because all the peons are close to the war mill, so the income should be fine. But must feel good. Must feel good. We got Soin with the barrack, so he's not playing without any units. And keeps on harassing. If Lin had the designated creep route, that's been ruined already a little bit because he had to respond to the Farseer on the other side. And yeah, is that a sign that Lin is maybe not the dominant force he has to be? Versus Night Elf, we've seen it. 4 wins, pretty clean. But the performance versus Labyrinth was quite worrying, I have to say. But then we also look at the matches of Labyrinth versus Soin, versus Focus, and it looked pretty much the same. But Lin shouldn't be on the level of Focus, with 0 disrespect to Focus. We got tier 2. We get a TC and we get a Tauren Totem. So Farseer TC. Chainwave? Or Storm. Mostly Endurance Aura, I'd say. Lin now with the level lead. Farming the Sludge Flingers. And Grunts. Grunts, Walkers. Ooh, Grunts and Spirit Link should be good, right? Up until there's Dispel. And if Lin goes Walkers as well, there's very limited Dispel. I think Spirit Link should be a good call here against Headhunters, because it's a lot of single target damage. And Spirit Link distributes that, and then you can heal it up with the Heal Scroll, a synergy that's been out there for many, many, many years. Oopsie, Farseer gets nibbled on by the wolves. Headhunter safe to the back. We got a Beastery here too. We got a Shadow Hunter, so different paths here. Yeah, looks like we got 2 very different approaches, and nobody is queuing a tier 3 tech for now. Grunts, Walkers it is. Interesting. That's really cool, man. We've seen so few Orc Mirrors that... Well, I have seen so few Orc Mirrors that everything is new. Every build can surprise me. And I'm like, this is not set in stone as some other matchups might be. Soin needs levels though. He is a level behind on his Farseer summons. He is quite resistant to the AoE, I would say. Like, Chain Lightning shouldn't do anything. Can always be a bit difficult when the Farseer is getting nuked, but with good positioning, you should be able to position against that Hex. Farseer now also level 2 to catch up in that regard. Farseer harassing, Shadowhunter creeping. And this worries me a little bit for Soin. Like, his Shadowhunter, if he goes for one, will be late. So, very little healing in the army of Soin later on. Except if he goes for quite a few heal scrolls. But if Lin stays on tier 2 with this strat, then of course tier 3 at some point will be overwhelming. So very much a timing thing, very much a creep route thing.
A town is under siege.
But this burrow might be under attack. So in goes Tauren now. Oh, I remember he played that long time ago already, before the Tauren buffs on Northern Isles. That was like the Soin special. But Lin probably knows what's coming, probably knows how to exploit it. But here's the impact of Spirit Link already. Boom, there we go. Onto the burrow. Needs repair ASAP. I don't think that's enough, man. Only surface for 4 peons. The repair speed isn't that great. And with that, Soin is not only blocked at 40 food, but at 30. Peons are falling during the tier 3, and we all know that Tauren are extremely lumber dependent. Lin might just win the game here, actually. With the Farseer Shadowhunter tower push during the tier 3, there's no way for Soin to build anything at the moment. It's a disaster. Trying to go into the backline, which is nice with the grunts, with the walker, but again, very much exposed. The big axe or pole of the TC might be the only hope here. Splits against the Stomp, still getting 3. Heal wave at the ready, but what about that backline? Soin fighting, and he is disrupting this push for sure, but 2 grunts in the belly of the Kodo beasts. He keeps such nice taps on the Farseer. No way to recover, really. Town portal, home, another walker saved, another headhunter killed, but the 1 tower is coming up. No cement. A very fragile affair. We got 2 grunts left, but they're both eaten, and Soin can now only get new units, and he's trying to survive till Tauren, I feel. But now also no items anymore from the shop. More peons are falling. Lin, savage Farseer Shadowhunter push, and Soin didn't track his movement correctly then. Didn't see that Lin was marching across the map with a vicious army like this. As I said, very much a timing thing. Lin doesn't want the Tauren Walker revive play. And that is game. War Chief, sweet, crisp, decisive win. Farseer tower push, everybody. Farseer Shadowhunter tower push. So who gets the claws? Who gets the big red numbers? Diversity of mirror matches is very high in Orc mirror. Similar to what can be at Night Elf mirror. Less so in Undead mirror, and of course not existent in Human mirror. Both get a claw, but different approach here. Lin with Windwalk, Soin with crit. That means Soin will surely creep up to level 2. We farm a little bit. Lin out on the map faster. Maybe Soin heavier creeping. 2 grunts versus 1 grunt, but shop skipped for Soin.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's some details in the build order. But Lin farming 1 item after the next. Gonna be up at 3. Seems pretty smart. There's no item here. Not sure if I like Soin's creep route that much. I wonder where this leads to. 3 grunts. He must be going for a bigger camp. Is that the mercenary camp? Ooh. Potential for big drops. Claws +8. Ring of Regen. Sobi masks. What is it? Circlet? Noise? But I think Lin has the better creep route. He's able to attack now. He got slippers, he got claws, he got good damage. Windwalk as well. Blade is hurt here for Soin. Berserker in. No Shadow Priest. What do you want to snipe? Oh, Soin, you're in so much trouble, man. Lin is here, and Soin thankfully got that shop up last second. And he's a bit lucky that the creeps affect him with the slow. This could have been the 2-0 right there. If Blade Master falls, he gets the Shadow Priest. So expensive. My man. It looks like Lin again. A bit ahead of Soin here today. A little bit. Double claw for Soin is sweet though. Might carry him through the later stages. But yeah, going for the mercenary camp for the mercenaries, losing both of them. That's of course atrocious. The mercenary camp creep seemed to, I don't know, not ideal, or Lin figured it out immediately and this was his counter strat with 3 items instead of 1. Of course, you gamble a little bit. Lin, oh, misses the block and Soin saves the Berserker. At least that. Well done. And damage-wise, they're both pretty even, I would say. Tier 2, done. We expect Shadow Hunters, right? We do, we do. Okay, Soin saves his early game. Then he only has to outperform Lin in the late game. No problem, right? No problem whatsoever. But yeah, so far it seems like Lin's build is a bit better crafted. We go double Torrent Totem into tier 3. And Soin on the other side, Shadowhunter Beastery. So again, 2 different builds. This time it's Lin banking on the tier 3, which I think is, if there's an Orc Mirror meta, this is the meta. Soin, you can't devour Tauren. So he wants Raider Walker Kodo versus Mass Tauren. Oh my god, Lin with the double slippers. Look at this inventory. To be honest, looking at this unit lineup that's coming, I don't really know how Soin is supposed to win this late game. There's gotta be a little bit of time where there's no Tauren and Walkers out. Oh, Soin coming in for the creep check. Maybe the timings are his opportunity. Lin's play is rather fragile here. Only Hex, no heal wave yet. Critical strike, Hex, counter Hex. But the speed scroll, this Shadow Hunter is for sure dead with the chakram. Soin alive and kicking. And Shadow Hunters are extremely important because of heal wave. Level 1 kill doesn't grant too much XP, doesn't bench the hero for a long time, but the penalty that you get from not leveling is a big one. So Soin, this was done really, really, really well, and the creep punished really, really, really well. Still, there's a timer on him. Then trying to get some stuff done. Oh, it's again going for the burrow. That's again the 40 foot burrow. Same as last game. And we got a sentry ward for perfect vision. Yeah, that's a sick roadblock. Speaking, oh my god, that's the 4th claw of the game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, can Lin do this again and again and again? Oh no, oh no. This is a very effective way to stall time for a late game army. It's not flashy, but it's so effective. After a nice exclamation mark for Soin in the middle, Lin strikes back with 2 peon kills and 2 burrow cancels. Soin still got a beast of a Blade Master.
forces are under attack.
Yeah, and it's just, yeah. This is... Oh my god, so annoying. Now Soin, who is on a timer, has to go for his timing push with 40 food only. With an insane equipment though, because he was able to go to the marketplace and buy everything because he had no other expenses. But okay, little bit of revenge here against the burrows that are far forward. But Lin is already at 50 with the 2 Tauren out. Gets the 2 burrows. Maybe that does save some time. Shadowhunter in the front row next to the Tauren who can pulverize. Pulverize upgrade is there. Lin's Shadowhunter saves himself. Is surrounded though. Nice hold position by Soin. Attacking now. Blade is crazy. 96 critical strike with no level 2 crit. That's crazy to me with an inventory like this. With a good fight, Soin, do you still stand a chance? Lin is trying everything to get this Shadowhunter out. Hex again. Backstab! No way! Spirit Link! Hex! The save by Lin. Amazing. The army by Soin is completely falling apart as all the damage was ending up on the Shadowhunter, and the Shadowhunter is still alive. Potion bought by a little raccoon, and he saves that SH eventually. Oh my god, the control of Lin, what a sight to behold. And maybe not the greatest approach by Soin here. It was the burrow cancel. Imagine this fight with either crit level 2 or 10 additional supply. Here's the creep pull. Works out. Oh my god. Wow, shit. Ring of the Archmagi. Really good for Soin.
A player's forces are under attack.
Thanks for ruining the mood with that. We got a robe of the Magi for Lin. So more mana is always nice also for a Blade Master if you want to roam around, harass a little bit. More mana is more nice. Ooh, almost a great timing by Soin. Canceling one of the heal selves here. I like that. Attention to detail, and Soin was a little bit faster.
A player's forces are under attack.
And techs are running. So this time we go for the burrows of Lin with a different timing though. Is there any harass going on here? No, not really. This will drain a lot of resources. Especially in lumber. Oh, the block. Oh, the block. Perfect grunt movement, man. Lin, so good. There is not many opportunities, to be fair. There's not many opportunities. But Lin is just seizing all of them. And the Shadowhunter will be extremely smart. This was time. The arrival on tier 2 is there. Lin is still stuck at 41. So he got that grunt, but there's no tier 2 buildings and there's no burrow. So just the presence of the Blade Master is getting work done here. Trussell, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the 500 bits. Now the tier 2 buildings are coming up. Lin is lumber starved. I like that approach by Soin. Keeps on fighting different approaches. And Lin has very little to work with, which also means he has very low creep speed.
A player's forces are under attack.
Radar Walker by Soin once again. Boots of Keltalas for Lin. So many stats on the War Chief. But yeah, his Beastery is like a minute behind Soin's Beastery. More HP, don't appreciate that too much, I gotta say. But lumber. Lumber on both sides, tricky. Lin still needs so much lumber for the spell.
A player's forces are under attack.
So how much can you do without the army being up? Interesting how different all the builds are. No tier 3 this game. Just the old school style of Radar Walker. Lin gets the null. Getting punished for it at the moment. But there is no reveal. And of course there's Windwalk.
A player's forces are under attack.
So in this time with a timely burrow. Everything hurt though. Shadowhunter progress is a lot better on Lin. Creepjack. Speed scroll disengage. Nice. The big bounty is already gone. We got a Wand of Mana stealing on the Shadowhunter. Can be huge. No critical strike 2 again. That's really surprising to me. Goddamn, Lin is so sexy, man. He gets the golem. He gets the null. How is Soin supposed to creep when Lin is stealing every single creep off of the map? The timings are fantastic. The execution is fantastic.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's a really, really good sign. Once again, in this Super League, we oftentimes say like, yeah, a win is great. But oftentimes we also have to judge like how these wins were created. And this is a statement for Lin that he is not only an Orc versus Night Elf monster, but overall, the execution is good. He was so close again. He was so close again. Oh, man. Speed scroll disengaged by Soin. Is there a chance against this Shadowhunter? There's still no heal wave. There's still no heal wave. The Shadowhunter has 465 mana. Sobi Mask on the other side. So region is good. We got a heal scroll against that as well. Any hero nukers here. The big invo potion on the blade. Is it really the best you can do to go for this blade when there's a big invo potion on him? Raider destroyed. Lin is getting further and further and further ahead. Let's be honest, there is no chance for Soin in these matches. War Chief doing War Chief things. And snare, focus, Shadowhunter almost down. Yeah, this is heal wave versus no heal wave. Lin didn't even need to go for the heal scroll just yet. Kodo dead, Raider back, little bit of control, but this army is looking pathetic. So small, so red. Oh, and a Kodo for free. When it rains, it pours! For poor Soin. Lin is cooking at 300 degrees. And Soin can't handle the heat. Oh, does he know? He saw that the items are disappearing, but he had no reveal. Yeah, no chance, man. There's no chance. No chance. Okay, so just like all the elves, Lin is showing strength in mirror. Spell shield against hex, noise.
Player's forces are under attack.
That Shadowhunter is so crazy, dude. 510 mana. Oh my god. Oh. It's bad for Soin. It's so bad. Blade Master also great.
A player's forces are under attack.
Double Sobi Mask and Mana Pendant for Soin. If only he had the levels, man. If only he had the levels for the level 2 heal wave. It's insane. 580 mana thanks to that. The Pendant of Mana is really freaking good. Is really freaking good. But it's only level 1 heal wave. He's not even close to that level up. And the Raiders are raiding the Orc base. One clan against the next. Levels far ahead. I mean, we discussed this a bit. Sigitaris, thank you for the 26. We discussed this a bit in Lin's matches versus Night Elf already. Of course, we're always raving about Lin's game plans and Lin's execution and the micro and the body blocks and today the peon blocks, etc. But the way he reads other people's creep routes and knows about the creep routes and punishes the creep routes is, I think, extremely unique in all of Warcraft. And that's what a good Blade Master player has to do. Shout out to the fighting skills and heart of Soin. But it's 4-4 versus 3-2.
The town is under siege.
He's supply blocked till the end of day. Lin is at 66 food. This series is as one-sided as a mirror match gets. Magnificent clicks here. Okay, it's a little interception. Okay, okay. Lin also 2 attack upgrades. Running away because the army isn't together yet, but okay. Last ditch effort with an insane Shadowhunter. Soin is trying, man. Soin is trying. Hex goes through as a damage mitigation tool. Level 3 for the Shadowhunter finally. Any chance for like infinite heal scrolls to waves to save the day? Let's see. We need the best Soin there ever was. And Lin, maybe, I don't know. Taking the hand of the keyboard. The supply gap is lowering, we have to say. But that's also a lot of units for Soin going to the red. And yeah, this is a slow, but very, very, very steady demise. He's still got 300 mana. The mana regen is insane. Okay, this was a nice little warm-up. This was good, clean fun, but goddamn was this a demolition. Lin shows who's boss in the mirror match. 3 points for him. Doesn't matter what the map is. He always had the better game plan. He always had the better execution. He had some sick creep routes here as well.